Ever feel like you're running a race with no finish line? Chasing that next promotion, that bigger house, that one thing you believe will finally make you happy? Let me tell you a story. In a small village, nestled by a vast forest, lived a humble woodcutter. Every single morning, he'd take his axe and walk for miles, his clothes torn and his hands calloused. He worked hard, fueled by a single burning desire to be rich. He was tired of the struggle and dreamt of a life of ease. One afternoon, while deep in the woods, he came across a sage meditating beneath a giant banyan tree. The sage's face was the picture of tranquility. The woodcutter, desperate, approached him and bowed. "Master," he pleaded, "I'm exhausted by this life. Please, show me a way to end my suffering." The sage opened his eyes, his gaze gentle but piercing. "My child," he said softly, "go deeper into the forest. There, you will find true wealth." The woodcutter's heart leaped with excitement. He thanked the sage and ran deeper and deeper into the woods, his mind buzzing with visions of treasure. And then he found it. A cave, shimmering in the half-light, its walls encrusted with sparkling diamonds and blood-red rubies. He couldn't believe his luck. He stuffed his sack to the brim and raced back home. From that day on, the woodcutter was a wealthy man. Weeks turned into months. He built a grand house, wore the finest silks, and feasted on exotic meals. He had everything he had ever wished for. And yet, an unsettling emptiness grew inside him. Every night, as he lay in his luxurious bed, he felt a profound loneliness, a void he couldn't fill with all the gold in the world. He was rich, but he wasn't happy. Confused and miserable, he went back to the forest to find the sage. "Master," he said, his voice heavy with disappointment, "I found the jewels you spoke of. I have everything I ever wanted, but I feel more lost than ever. Why?" The sage smiled knowingly. "I sent you to find true wealth," he explained, "but you stopped at the diamonds." The woodcutter was puzzled. "Then what is true wealth, master?" The sage looked directly into his eyes and whispered, "When your mind becomes silent, when your heart stops chasing after things, that silence, that peace, that is your real treasure. You searched the forest outside but forgot to explore the forest within you." It was like a light went on in the woodcutter's mind. He finally understood. From that day forward, he stopped obsessing over his fortune. He started spending his time in quiet reflection, in simple acts of kindness, and in meditation. Slowly but surely, the restless noise in his heart began to fade, replaced by a deep, abiding peace. And in that peace, he felt a richness he had never known before, a wealth that no amount of diamonds could ever buy. Our world constantly screams at us to chase success, to accumulate more, to win at all costs. But as the woodcutter learned, sometimes the fastest way to lose yourself is to win everything you thought you wanted. So it leaves us with a question to ponder. If you had to choose, what would you pick? Riches that never quite satisfy, or a peace that never ends? Think about it. Thank you so much for watching. If this story resonated with you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content that makes you think. We'd love to have you as part of our community. Until next time.